and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel, and today's appointment is our fertility appointment. Now, we've already had our first fertility appointment, so this is the fertility appointment where we figure out everything. Not everything, but we're gonna figure out hopefully how Brandon's sperm count was, and we're also going to figure out the plan, which means we're going to talk about our next steps, medicines, procedures, and when it will all get started. I'm excited, nervous, and petrified, but also very excited. All right, Rocky, are you excited? Rocky, are you excited? I think you're excited. And Spot is in your bed, babe. Rocky, Spot is in your bed. The cat is laying in my dog bed. And he snored. It's kind of cute. Hold on. Oh, this is so off topic. For those of you wondering, my dog really only sleeps in there. One, if he actually goes in there himself, or two, if he's in trouble. Mostly he'll sleep on my bed or my dad's bed, or on a little like doggy bed that's out there that he doesn't want to get rid of. But alright, bye. So we just left the IVF clinic. We have our information. It starts in July. I'm not asking him how he feels yet, because right now we are on the way to a local donut shop in Providence, that I keep hearing about, but obviously it's too far away from me. So we are on the way there now. And then once we get home, I will set up the camera and let you guys know how everything went. Alright, bye. Okay. Hello. I would say welcome back to my video, but this is gonna continue with the other one. So, as Brennan's feeding the cat.
A donut. It's not donuts. They use the same thing as a croissant. Because look how flaky it is and stuff.
Why are you complaining?
Because it's a croissant, not a donut.
It's a donut. I don't know if any of you live around Providence, but if you need to go to PV Donuts.
PV croissants.
It's a donut place in Providence, and they're amazing. Okay, let's get this started.
Let's get it started in hell.
You're gonna get me copyrighted.
No, I'm saying it, but I'm not saying it right like they do. The difference.
For all of you who don't know, that's my husband Brandon, and welcome back to the video. Okay, so as you've seen this morning, we went to the fertility clinic. And first, let me ask you how you feel after this appointment.
Excited.
You said about the last one.
Yeah, but now this one's now is the start.
Well, thanks for giving that away. Okay, so as most of you know, our insurance company approved for us to go through 3 rounds unauthorized, so we got to pick, and as you know in the last video, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. We have officially picked, and we are going through IVF. Brandon, you just left the video.
I'm still here.
You just left the video on me. That's the backpack we used to carry the waters in that we brought the dogs to the park in. So yes, so I have decided that I wanted to go through IVF. If I'm gonna have 3 rounds, I might as well just start off with the 50%, which is IVF. So how this appointment went was we walked in. She thought we were gonna go through IVI, and I told her no, we're gonna go through IVF. That's what I decided to do. That's what we're going through. So she said okay, that she would have us meet with the advisor. and sign some paperwork first, like our consent forms and stuff like that. And then we met with another lady.
Wendy.
Wendy?
I think it was Wendy. Yeah, Wendy.
Okay. And had us sign, what paper did she have us sign? Oh! Our frozen embryo our frozen embryos. So whatever embryos we don't use, depending on however many they get and fertilize, whatever's viable after that, they will freeze. So they wanted me to sign a paper saying that up to a year they would freeze, like have them frozen, and then after that year I would have to pay a certain amount to keep them frozen until we ever did, like, if we ever wanted to go through IVF again and have another child. That's a little pushing let me wait. I need to go through the first one and see how this one goes before I even think about a second child.
Oh, and it was also donating for like studies.
That was actually after we met and signed the consent forms. I'm talking about the first lady we met with that just wanted us to sign.
Oh, that's not us. That was, she just had you sign something.
Yeah, just that the frozen embryos and how we'd have to pay, like, I think it was like $85 after the year.
No, $85 a month.
After that first year, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was up to that 1 year, and then after that,
because the insurance covers the year.
Yeah. So then we had to go back in the waiting room and we meet with a second lady, which gave us all our paperwork, which was basically our IVF checklist. We had to sign a bunch of paperwork about, like, if we wanted to donate the embryos that don't make it, like, that aren't viable and aren't usable. If we wanted to donate them to science, so me and Brandon said, yeah, like, why not? Like, it wouldn't cost us anything, and why not donate to science? So we did that. Then she talked about the medicines that we would be taking and how we would, how we'd be giving them, but she just kind of went through everything. But so this is how it's gonna go. I have to call the first day of my the next period I get, which should be in a couple days. And they'll get my baseline of, so I guess, like, my hormones, my level, stuff like that. They're also gonna have to do another sonohistogram just to make sure, like, that cyst that was on my left side, which I don't know if I told you guys about, but I have a cyst on my left ovary. They just wanted to make sure that it was, like, normal and not growing, not getting bigger or anything like that. So like, women get cysts every month. They wanted to make sure it was, like, normal and not something they needed to be concerned about. So that would be in June, and then in July, cycle day 1 in July, boom, that will start our IVF process. That will start, we'll take medicine. That's when she'll start us on the medicine. That's when she'll start, and then from there we'll just go. So basically by the end of July, like the last week or two of July, is when we should be doing, like, the egg retrieval and then the transfer. Hello, Rocky.
Where do we have to go? Walmouth?
Walmouth?
Walmouth or something?
It's Walmouth. We have to go all the way to Walmouth, which we don't know where that is. So she was telling us that on one of our days off or whatever, if we wanted to take a trip to Walmouth. So we have two ways. Either we could do a class over the phone, like a session over the phone with the people, or we could actually go to, like, the hospital or the clinic where we're going to be having our egg retrieval, and we could, like, go there and see the tools that they're going to use and play around with them. Basically kind of like a children's museum is honestly what I thought of when she told us this. Say hi, Rocky. Say hi, Rocky. Say hi. If you can hear my husband in the back, he's talking as if he's Rocky. And again, he just left me out here all alone. He's coming back now.
It's hot.
I know it is hot. We just took the dogs on a walk and it's a little hot. So yeah, so that's how today went. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm a little bit of everything actually. I'm more excited than anything else We did talk about maybe doing acupuncture or talking to like a therapist or whatever. Only because, like I was telling them, like I'm more nervous about going through the meds than anything else. Only for the simple fact of I'm a woman. Like, I already get crazy on my own hormones. On my own hormones. Never mind them giving me hormones. But I guess the medicines they're gonna be giving me is already hormones that my brain already produces. It's just a higher dose of them. Which, like I said, I'm already crazy on my own. Like, I don't need more meds than that. But so she was saying that we could talk to a counselor, and I've heard like acupuncture is really good. But acupuncture, as I was looking, is really freaking expensive. So hold on.
80.
Follow-up 60-minute acupuncture appointment. Yeah, but the pre and is a 160. That's just a follow-up. No matter, like, that doesn't include.
That's pre and post. So it's before and after. So that's why it's 160. That is just an appointment.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like so. They offer like individual and then they offer a package, and honestly I'm kind of liking the package only because they offer a discount package of 5 visits, and for that is a lot of money. It's $375, and that's kind of a lot of money. However, it's 5 visits, so I could go like once to try it out, like or whatever, and then I could do it once before my appointment, once after my so once before my once to try it out, once before my egg retrieval, once after my egg retrieval, once again before they do the insemination, and then after the insemination, because it's supposed to help with like infertility. It's supposed to help with it says like a bunch of things that are actually like anxiety and stress, and it's a drug-free way to manage physical symptoms of stress, such as migraines, neck, back pain, digestive orders. Can help with like hot flashes. It helps with like a bunch of things. And I've always heard like IVF is a real acupuncture is a really good like thing to go through. So I don't know. I think it's something that I would like to try. Just maybe not through like the place I'm going to. Maybe like looking for something else, because I'd have to go all the way to Walmouth.
An hour away.
Basically, it's an hour away from me. So for 5 visits, an hour away every time. That's like an hour there and an hour back. That's 2 hours. So that's kind of not really like. That's not really something I'd like to go through. But I would like to go through acupuncture maybe somewhere around here, or maybe even I could talk to like my physician about it and see like if there's somewhere around me that I could do it. But yeah, I think that's about it. You got anything to add?
No.
Are you gonna feel another emotion for the next time I upload a video?
Well, the next time is in a month or so, and then everything goes good.
Well, no, the video I upload after this will be about the IVF. So the next IVF related video I'll upload will be about my blood work after my
I don't get excited for that until it's real.
But this is real.
They're already going through steps to get there.
They're already already going through the insurance company. Yes, everything's already booked.
That's why I said I'm excited. Till it happens and it's back in you and you're pregnant, then.
But that might not happen.
What do you mean that might not happen?
It might not happen the first time.
So.
Yeah.
Well, why would I get excited? No. Like, why would I get happy and all, ready for everything?
Because think of where we were when we first got together, or think about. We have guinea pigs. For anyone that can hear that. Because I know when I recorded my last video, you could hear Mom in the living room and I was in my bedroom. Which is, I mean, it's close, but not that close. So I know you guys, I know the AC is on, but I know all you guys probably heard that. We have guinea pigs, don't worry. It's the guinea pigs that Dad says are screaming.
Yeah.
They're squealing. What do you call it? Screaming. They get fed every day. Don't, that sounds really bad. But, so think of where we were. Okay, so think of where we were even when we first started the Clomid, or where we were when we first started the IUI, and it didn't work though.
Yeah, I get excited about it. I get
exactly.
My hopes up.
So we're actually going through with the IVF, which has a 50% chance.
Yeah.
We would have a 65% chance if we would have done the genetic testing. That's $2,000 to $4,000. What? Not. But anyways, we have a 50% chance of this working. The IUI, we only had a 15% chance.
There's like 10 steps and we're only at the first one right now.
But you should be more than excited to get, now that it's in, like, you know it's actually, like, in progress. Like, they're already going through the insurance company. Our next appointment is... I understand not going over the top, but I mean...
What do you want me to do? I don't want to get excited.
I'm not asking you to go to the the Eiffel Tower and scream to the top.
I want to go to France. Or
Whatever.
Paris, whatever it is.
Whatever. I'm not asking you to go to the tallest building and scream that you're so excited. But I would like a little bit more than just, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm not going to get...
Your wife is about to get pregnant through IVF.
That's the plan, but...
But what?
Anything could happen.
For real? And you tell me to be positive.
Yeah, positive.
You're not being positive.
Step by step, not jump into the end. You literally just said your wife is going to be pregnant. That's at the end. We're at the first steps here.
We're way past the first steps. My first step was calling. The second step was getting an appointment.
No, now...
The third step was going through the blood work, getting the histosonogram.
Then literally the first step.
For the IVF, you freak.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna punch you. I can't punch you on camera. This is not our first step.
To me, this is where
we're thinking about infertility. This is definitely far from our first step. So
I'm talking about in this, like, chapter.
And this is still not
right
our
here.
first step, though.
Just because we went for blood work, now this is getting it started right here. That's what all of this was about. She went through each step today, so that, all right, now that's the first one.
You drive me bazonk.
You just don't see it how I see it, but whatever.
No, I see you as being not happy. But then you're gonna be happy when I finally am pregnant. But at that point, it's gonna be like, yeah.
I'll be happy, and I'll change that room up, and.
But see, at that point, I won't be happy then, because at that point, it's being like I got excited all this other times because I knew this is like where we were headed. I've already been excited, and now all of a sudden, now you're excited, and it's kind of like, no, we're not excited at the same time.
Oh well, can't win them all. Just know. There'll always be excitement then, just not at the same time.
You know what? You can just leave your deposit for me and leave. Goodbye.
Deposit how much?
I'm gonna need it. My July cycle. After that, I don't need you anymore.
Oh, that's specimen, not a deposit. Deposit sounds like money.
That's a deposit.
He's not rotten.
I'm not rotten. Dad, how would you feel if this was you and mom couldn't get pregnant for 6 years, and then all of a sudden you guys found out you were going through IVF, and how would you feel? You would feel like...
I had known she was going to get pregnant for 6 years.
Do you see what I live with? I don't know, wouldn't you be like excited, like, not excited, but wouldn't you be like ecstatic? You want to be over the top, but at least ecstatic.
I'm always ecstatic about a child. Any child.
See?
Yeah, but we're not talking about like gonna get to the end where it's the 50-50.
But even just the process of it. We have 3 fucking rounds.
Yes, but you don't want to get excited. Let's say something happens at the end, it doesn't work. Then you're on the second one, you're still getting excited again? Like,
yes.
no.
Because it's a better chance than what we had before.
Get to where they place it back in you, and then you gotta wait 10 days for a test. That's where you can get excited.
No. that's when the nausea, the nervousness, the anxiety hits. I won't be excited then.
Either.
I'll be anything but excited at that point, waiting for that test to come back, because I know there's a 50-50 chance that it couldn't be positive.
Well, that's why we gotta get you Legos then.
Oh. I was playing with Legos today. At the fertility clinic. But that's what I'm saying, like, so no, I'm excited, like, I'm ecstatic now, like, just being able to go through all this.
Grab me a coffee here, watch out. Okay.
So all enjoying the AC.
You can eat dog, eat dog. Eat dog's funny. She just rolls right over.
You don't try to play with Rocky, and Rocky doesn't want any part of it. No. Come on, Bubba. You're trying to play with him, and he wants no part of it.
This cat's amazing, this cat.
But yeah, so that's where we are.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog.
Hopefully I can get you to be something else, other than just excited. Ecstatic.
No.
I think we ought to
Not
get
till
one
the
of those big jigsaw puzzles.
No, then I think you should be something else at the end, but I think right now you should be, like, ecstatic. Like, yes, we're actually gonna go through this. Then at the end, then I can understand you being, like, happy and overjoyed, but right now I think you should be ecstatic. I don't think of ecstatic as the best you can get. I think of ecstatic as the next step after excited. So, ecstatic.
Sure.
Yes?
Sure.
Yes! Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Come on, Ricky. Thank you. Ricky, go. Come on. You want to take him?